Hey guys, it is currently 8 in the morning on the 7th, but we're going to talk about day 6 of NaNoWriMo. Again, I've written everything down. I really do think that's my plan from here on out. Otherwise, I remember nothing. I spent the first 3.5 hours of day 6, so from midnight to about 3:30, going through JTS and picking out the timeline of that book. I've been meaning to do it forever, but I haven't done it. It's one of the books that I don't write the date down for each chapter. It allows for several days to play out in the same chapter by changing nothing but the scene. In most of my other books, like the Bo Austin series and Jamal Pittman and all of that, it has to be a new chapter for the day to change. So with certain books, like Books and Badges, for instance, and in this case, JTS, I don't write the date at the beginning of the chapter because it allows it to change mid-chapter just by changing the scene. Makes it easier for certain types of books. JTS is one of them. And because there was a super important scene coming up, I needed to make sure that one of the characters was still in school. And the book starts in March, and then it fast forwards from there. So I knew we were approaching the end of the school year, because at the maximum she would be in school until June, and early June at that. So I needed to make sure she was still there before I could write that scene, and I spent 3.5 hours making sure. She was, by the way, for like 3 more days, so it's a damn good thing that I checked. But by the time I finally got around to writing it, I wrote 2,306 words before I went to bed around 9 a.m. I woke up around 5 p.m.-ish, give or take. And then after that, I wrote for a while, I did bird chores, I dealt with animals, I took a shower in hopes of fixing the painful issue that was going on with my shoulder, and in between waking up and the shower and taking a shower and then editing TLA, I wrote an extra 1,436 words in JTS. That is also the only book that I wrote in on day 6. I was hoping to finish it, but things kind of just continued, so I didn't quite get around to that. But that's okay. Working up to an ending, though, if nothing else. And then after that, I edited 1 chapter of TLA, which was 1,586 words, and then I moved out into the living room and didn't do anything else for the last hour of the day. I normally don't do much between 11 and midnight, because 11 is when I move out into the living room. Sometimes I do continue working through there, and other times I don't. It depends on how long it takes me to move stuff out there. It depends on what kind of pain I'm in, so on and so forth. Once I got out there, I literally just sat on a heating pad because my shoulder was absolutely killing me, and I was hoping that would help it. It did a little bit, if nothing else, so that's something. And then, altogether, JTS, I wrote 3,738 words, and for day 6, where I need to be for my personal goal, I was 4,417 words behind, with the 3,700 taken into effect. So, on day 6, if I had written an extra 4,417, I would have been caught up to where I need to be to hit my personal goal by the end of the month. But I did not do that, so that's okay. Today, day 7, the main plan is to work through all of my books, to work on Untitled Mysteries, to do some more paranormal research, and to add some stuff to all of my books, which I think I said already. But the main goal today is just to get through everything. It doesn't matter how many words I get through in those things, just getting through them is a plus. And if I do manage to successfully get through all of them, I will hit Untitled Mysteries again, get some more words built up there. It's pretty stress-free for me when I work on those. It's literally just extra crime scenes that currently don't have characters. It doesn't have character names. Most of the time the characters don't even have a gender. I know nothing about them. They're just scenes that pop into my head. I write them down, and most of the time I then use those scenes to pick one of my next detective books. Beatings from a Butcher spawned from one of the mystery or scenes that I wrote in the Untitled Mysteries documents. So that's what I go with. And because no one else will ever see them in their rough draft form or in their finalized form, there's pretty much no stress when I write them, which is great. It's one of the only times that I genuinely don't, like, second guess what I'm writing at all. I do have really, really good days where I don't second guess anything I'm writing, generally. But even when I have bad days, Untitled Mysteries is pretty much always a safe bet for what I can work on without it coming back on me as stressful. So if I can work through everything today, the plan is to hit that again very, very hard and try to get as close to catching up to my needed word count as I possibly can. But we will see how things go. I have a couple more Nano videos to edit here on day 7. Get caught up on those so that way I can start editing other videos and so on and so forth. And so that way you guys can see them in the month of November. So I'm going to get back to writing for about the next, hopefully, hour and a half and go from there. And then I will see you guys in an update for day 7. But for now, that's all I have for day 6. I hope Nano has been going well for you so far. I hope it goes well for you today, and I hope it continues to go well for you for the rest of the month. Whatever you're working on, whether it be one book or a million or all edits or rewrites or planning or whatever you're doing, I do hope it's going well. So that's all that I have for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload roughly every Friday, Nano, anything that I do on this channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as the links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.